All right. Hey, everybody. I'm just waiting for the channel to catch up to the audio. And it is. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Scams. It's the Arsenos Andrew speaking, and it is Saturday night. Welcome to the show. Is everybody prepared for the time change tomorrow? It's already screwing me up. I'm going to blame the time change on the fact that I'm late this evening. The time change always messes me up completely, whether it's going forward or backwards. It doesn't matter either way. And tonight I'm already running late. I'm already running behind, but I am here. I am happy, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful. It's very rainy here, and Sarah says, "Hail all from rainy." Whoop. Hail, happy. Sorry, I missed the first one. She says, "Hello from rainy Connecticut," and it's raining here as well. And of course, here's Avery. How's it going, my friend?
Why are you so late?
I'm blaming it on the time change. You know, the one that hasn't happened yet.
No.
Yes.
You're late.
Yes,
you're
I'm
fired.
Allowed. Actually, no. I was having dinner in the living room, and the clock in the living room for some reason is slow. And I looked at it and said, "I got 10 minutes for my live stream. Let me go, hit the break room and grab some water." And then I sat down, and it's 8:05, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
Yeah. You're fired. This is my channel now. You're all my viewers.
That's it.
And this is a comic book channel now.
Yep. Here we go. Take it away.
I win. Yay! I win. My subscribers, mine. No.
I want to show you something. Before I get into the chat, I did go by the store.
Yeah.
And I picked up mainly. I need bags. Because I picked up another collection of comics.
Yeah, today. I got a bag for you sitting on your chin.
You're so bad. So this is one of the DC Black Label books. It's called The Batman First Night. Have you heard of this?
I've seen that art because I follow Perkins online on Instagram.
Dan Jurgens writing it, and Mike Perkins and Mike Spencer on art. This looked absolutely freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, look at it's got that silhouette of that original Bob Kane Batman.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just looked at it and flipped through and go, nope, sorry. I gotta buy this. I gotta buy this because I really want to read it.
Yeah, it's a realistic looking take on the original Bob Kane Batman.
And the crazy part, well, guess what the cover price is? I mean, it's not a very thick book.
I'd say around $10.
$6.99.
Okay, not bad.
So not bad.
That looks like a $10 book. Like $10 would not be unreasonable to ask for that at retail.
The other one I picked up, I don't know exactly why. It was actually stuck in the DC section, but it's an Oni Press book called Night People, and it's like about serial killers or something.
Oh yeah. So did you hear about that car driving into the comic shop?
Yeah, here in town. Yeah.
Gotham, I know. Yeah, I know. It was Gotham.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I haven't seen it, but I had customers come in and tell me about it. So
yeah. I meant to mention that on Nerd Den and forgot about it.
Well, apparently an elderly senior citizen lady pulled in front of the comic book store, and instead of hitting the brake, hit the accelerator and drove through the front of the store, the front windows of the store.
It's wild.
And one of the young ladies that worked there, she got hurt. From what I understand, she's okay, but apparently she may have lost some teeth. So whatever she got hit with hit her in the face.
Ah, man.
I'm like, ooh.
That hurt like hell.
Oh, I bet it did. You're standing there, you're doing work, and all of a sudden the glass windows start coming in on top of you.
Yeah.
That's not a fun thing. But yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen it. I'm in the stores down the street.
I saw the photos on Facebook.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey guys, hi. Did you happen to watch that video I sent?
No, I have not watched it yet.
Oh, at the time I was not aware. Well, by the time I had gotten the comics. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was the big indie book, and The
Right,
Crow
right.
came along, and that was. But I had no idea really especially back then, that Elf Quest was that important.
Oh yeah, it was a big thing. It was one of those books that was going the way of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, games, novelizations,
Yeah.
all that stuff, but it never flourished.
Yeah, and I
It had its
really
fans,
did.
but
I really didn't know that the woman that drew it
Wendy
was
Penny.
Red Sonja for so many of Thorne's drawings.
That I could believe.
That I had no idea.
In her younger days, I remember seeing pictures of her. She was very fetching. So
I was just like, whoa! I had no idea about that.
well, I'll definitely check out the video and catch
It's
up.
really good.
Okay. Well, let me catch up on the chat.
Okay, catch up.
Here. Sorry, guys. We've already completely lost the script, gone in totally different directions, and
Yeah.
you guys should understand that by now.
Yeah.
Sarah's here. Sarah says hello from Rady, Connecticut. Welcome to the show. She says happy birthday or anniversary to anybody celebrating. Actually, today is my daughter's birthday.
Oh,
And
happy birthday, Burden.
she came by the store and she was and I gave her present, which of course was cash, a simple thing. And I
Sure.
told her, I said, based on your age and the fact that you're not married yet, I think you would be considered a spinster. And she said, what? I said, look it up. So she Googled what a spinster was. And it's a woman of a certain age who is unmarried. And the age range was like 26 to 28 or 23 to 28. She goes, and I kept saying, you're on the verge of becoming a spinster because I thought it was 30 and on. Nope. Turns out she's past spinster age.
She's still young.
She is, but she's not the 3-0 yet, but she's getting there. So, but she'll be married by the time she's 30, which was her goal. Married by 30. So,
Yay.
Let's see who else is here. Tim's here. Says hello everyone from the cold, damp Western Kentucky. Oh man, stay dry. Glenn's here. Glenn says, does the time change affect the scammers in India? Some of their time zones differ by 15 or 30 minutes. I don't think it. I know for a fact when we fell forward, I started getting calls at 8 o'clock in the morning instead of 9 o'clock in the morning. So I don't think they give a rat's ass, to be honest with you. And speaking of ass, did anybody see my video from this morning? We'll talk more about that later.
Wait, did you show your ass?
No, I did not. But somebody called me and wanted me to. He fell in love with my butt.
Oh, that guy.
That
Okay,
guy,
yeah.
And
oh my God.
Last night after the live stream, I edited the video. I had to beep out a whole bunch of stuff. But I got to tell you guys, there are times when I'll be sitting here and the day will be very quiet. And I'll be like, oh man, what am I going to put up as a video for tomorrow? And then the scammer gods deliver. And they gave me this call that I was literally at work doing my work stuff. And the guy starts talking to me and I think I cut it out of the video.
Yeah.
But I actually said to my coworker who I was on the phone with, I said, oh, you got to give me a minute. I got to take this call. And then put it in front of my computer and started recording. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now there are some points of the call that I want to point out to you guys, but let me catch up on some more of the chat and then we'll talk about it. Okay.
He wanted to butt what in your butt?
Yes, he did. He even described what he wanted to do. And I had to bleep that out too.
Oh, dirty degenerate.
He was. Did you, by the way, have you listened to the video?
No.
No, of course not. Why?
I'm not even logged in on this account on my phone.
It's okay. If you get an opportunity, it's rather entertaining. So
Yeah, I'll go listen to it.
Jim says, hello, happy rainy Saturday from New Jersey. Everybody's got a rainy night. That's crazy. Is it raining in Georgia?
I love a rainy night.
It
is raining. Yes.
Isn't there a raining in Georgia song?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. All right. BB says, late again, I see. Laugh out loud. Yes, sorry. Sorry, BB. That was all my fault. I don't know how to tell time. Manuel's here. Says, good evening and Saturday night. Welcome, Manuel. Welcome to the show. Namret12 says, yo, Drew. Yo, welcome. Dave says, hello, Drew. Thank you. Thank you. BB says, hey to Drew. Tim says, I'm not sure if Andrew has a new girl. Or, wait a minute. I'm not sure if Andrew has a new girl or boyfriend. Actually, I've got a lot. That one lady from the other day, Jennifer, I think she was hot for me. She was definitely hot for me. And the guy from this morning, he was only hot for one part of me, but I'm willing to share that part. I'm willing to share it with him, but he only offered me £5. And
what a cheapskate!
I know. I don't think that's enough. By the way, I don't think you missed it yesterday during the live stream, or right before the live stream. I asked where Dusty was, and Todd was like, "Oh, he's got things yet. He wasn't able to." I said, so somebody offered him £5, and
yeah.
Todd's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Let me explain it to you."
Yeah.
So that's our new insult.
Yeah, it's your turn to be the bucket.
Oh God, no, we're not going there. We're not going there at all.
No to the dune bucket.
No to the dune bucket. We're not going to talk.
Okay.
About that. No. Births is here. It says hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome. Manuel says hello to BB. Jim says good evening to BB, Sarah, Tim, and Glenn. BB says hello to everybody. Tim says you were on it this week. Oh, Tim. I was having such a good time this week, and pretty much every call that I released this week was literally made the day before. I mean, I just good call after good call, make a video, put it out for the next day, and I was having a ball. And one of the things I had switched up, Avery, of course you don't know this either because you don't watch the channel, but that's okay, is I started reacting to the scammers as if I know them. Like they would say, "Hi, this is Richard from." I'd go, "Hey, Richard, how the hell are you, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? How's your mom? How's your dad?" And some of them went with it. Some of them went with it, and some of them had no idea what to say and just immediately hung up. And I'm like,
"That's hysterical." Oh, you could take those ones where they hang up and just string a bunch of those together and make a short video.
I did.
Oh, nice, perfect.
I literally had one in which I said to the guy, "Hey, how's it going? How was your operation?" And he was like, "What?" I said, "Last time I talked to you, didn't you tell me you were having an operation?" He goes, No, I didn't." And I said, "Oh, really? I thought it was you. You were, so how did I was going to ask you how your hysterectomy went." And he just, what?
And it's a guy.
They have no idea what to do. If you sound like you know them or you sound like you're enthusiastic to talk to them, they don't know what to do, and it is so freaking funny.
Nice.
I had one guy though, when I said, "Hey, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?" And he paused and said, "Yeah, I was effing your mom." And I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Oh,
good response, you dork."
I'd been like, "Okay, she's been dead for 8 years, but..."
I said 6 years.
Oh, you said 6 years? She's been dead for 6 years, so I hope you use some lube.
Or protection. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, or protection. I'd be like, "Oh."
Guys, anybody out there want to use these similar tactics, feel free. It is so much fun. It's so much fun. And the best part is, if you get a call from a scammer, or you get a call from a legitimate person and you respond like, "Hey, how's it going?" You hadn't talked to them in a while. If they're a scammer, they're going to freak out and most likely hang up. If they're a legitimate person, they're going to try to still talk to you. You know, only scammers don't know what to do in that situation. Only scammers are like, "Oh my God, what do I say next?" You know?
Yeah, that's funny though.
I just literally had a ball answering those questions and having such a good time. So, Jim's here. Jim says, "What's up, Manuel?" Oh, I already read Jim earlier. Okay, sorry. Manuel says, "Good evening to Jim." BB says, "Hi to Manuel and Jim." Manuel says, "Hey to Avery."
Hello.
Dave says, "Hello to Avery." Avery must
hello.
Yeah. Jim says, "Good evening to Avery." See, we're behind. We got to catch up.
Okay, catch up.
Len says,
"Here's a general hi."
Uh-oh. Am I cutting out again? Hold on. Let me check the cable. He says, "Loose microphone cable again. Minor cutout." Was loose. It was loose. Damn it. I wonder how long that was going on.
I don't know. I've heard you pretty clear.
All right. Well, damn it. Okay. The two of us are here. So surprise, we're here once again. The two of us. Ha ha ha. So say we both. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, both of you. B Bernie B says hi. All weird video this morning. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. BB says hey to Avery. Manuel says hello to David.
Hello.
Jim says what's up to the two of us. Manuel says to B Bernie B, happy Saturday night. Darlene's hey Darlene, welcome to the show. Says hi everybody. Rain and snow here. It must be raining all over this country tonight because everybody's got rain. Some parts of the country need it. Like we need it down here. It's been dry down here for several weeks. But you know what place doesn't need the rain? My damn store with the hole in the middle. I got a leak right in the middle of my store, so
I miss the rains down in Africa.
Down in Africa. Yeah, okay. The two of us says we say hello to Drew and everyone. Welcome again. Jim says hello to Darlene. Manuel says what's up to the two of us. Manuel says Darlene, happy Saturday. The two of us says hey to Manuel and hello BB. We thought chat was canceled. Why would the chat be canceled? I don't know. Next Adventure Awaits says, I love your videos. I'm excited to see you live. Well, thank you so much, and welcome to the show. Fantastic. I love new people here. Manuel says, good evening to Glenn. BB says, remember to move your clothes and clocks and watches.
Clocks! Move your clothes!
Move your clothes. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, guys. I don't know. Move your clocks and watches up before you go to bed if you need to. I think the microwave, the stove, the wall clock in my bedroom, the clock in front of my computer all have to be manually done, where my phone, of course, does itself and the computer does itself. Actually, Zach's going to be in town tomorrow for the convention, so he's supposed to stop by my store. I got to get there early, and I almost can guarantee you I'm going to screw that up with the time change. I'm going to screw up getting there early, but that'll be
set an alarm on your phone.
I know. That doesn't mean I'm going to get up and get out of the house on time. That just means I'm going to wake up on time. I have a hard time getting up and moving, so yeah. Birth says Comic-Con is here in Kansas City this weekend. That's awesome. Which Comic-Con is in Kansas City? I wonder. I don't think I've ever been to a Comic-Con in Kansas City, and I know there probably is one. It's not a Comic-Con here in town. It's a little show called Collective Con. So cool. We're getting into that season. The spring and summer season is big for conventions. Jim says good evening to Births. Manuel says next adventure awaits. Happy Saturday. Ken's here. Ken says hello from Helena, Montana. Very nice. Very nice. Is it raining up there? I hope not, but if it is, it is. BB says hi to the two of us. Jim says hi to Ken. See, Manuel says hello to Burst. Happy Sunday. BB says, yikes, about the car into the store. Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. I was telling somebody, one of my regulars was actually telling me what happened because he had gone by the store later that day on his way home from work and saw what had happened, and he didn't stop. He kept going, but there was a tow truck moving the car away and so forth. And he was like, holy crap, what did I miss? But he was filling me in on what was going on and what had happened. And I told him, I said, where I'm at my store, I don't think I'd be worried about cars because I'm on the interior of the flea market, but I'm also right next to the open area where they have the, there's a restaurant and so forth. People do drive their cars up into the flea market. So I'm not 100% safe, but I think the chances of that happening are very slim. The place that actually it happened at has parking like literally right in front of the window, right in front of the door. So somebody pulled in the front and hit the gas instead of the brake and went plowed right into it.
Yeah. It's like one of those little strip malls.
Little strip malls. Yes, exactly. Burr says hey to Jim and hey to Ken. Manuel says hey to Ken. Happy Saturday. Birth says hey to Manuel. Manuel says, whoop, I missed it. Drew, I watched the News 15 talk about comic books in Lafayette, Louisiana at Cajun Dome. Really? Okay, very cool. Manuel says, Drew, are you hiring? Am I hiring at my store? No, I'm not. I can barely. I don't pay for I don't even pay for myself. I'm the one employee who works for free and has for many years, but that's also because I love it. Manuel says, happy birthday to your beautiful daughter. Oh yes, I'm gonna have to get some pictures. She's looking very good. She was showing me pictures. She went on a run today. Avery, my daughter runs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. That's not something I ever did.
You know what? Even when I lost all the weight, I still didn't run because I was already in my late 30s then.
Yeah.
So running on your knees and back is bad. But what I did is I cranked the treadmill as high as it will go on the incline and walked as fast as I could to where you're just about to run. And that burns massive amounts of calories when you crank up that incline.
Actually, I do have a picture.
I did that and I lifted weights.
This is a picture of her and her fiance picking up their where is it?
Yeah, she looks good. She's lost a ton of weight. She looks fantastic. Very proud of her.
Where is the picture? She sent me a picture where they were picking up their marriage license and they look adorable together. Oh hell, I don't know what.
It's probably in her text messages from you.
That's what I'm looking for. And hold on a second. Ah, there we go. This is my daughter and her fiance. Trying to do it where you can. That's them picking up their marriage license. And yes, he is a 80 feet tall young man. He's very, very, very tall.
I'm 6'3", and he's taller than me.
Yes, he is. Did I tell you the story about how my mom?
What is he, like 6'6", 6'7"?
I think he's 6'4". I think I'll have to ask him. But
he's tall. He's taller than 6'4", because I'm 6'3", and he was a couple inches taller than me.
You know what he told me? He and Ayla said the one thing, because they're going on a cruise for their honeymoon.
Yeah.
The one thing they're dreading is how many times he will be stopped and asked, "Do you play basketball?" And I told him, just chalk it up. You're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life, dude. Just live with it. I wanted to slap him. So you can't be offended by that when you're 6 foot, whatever it is you are, you know?
Yeah, he's got to be like 6. He's got to be 6'5" or something that.
I'm 5'6", and she's just about as big as I. So she's, compared to him, there's probably a good foot difference or more. Yeah, but they're a very cute couple. All right, let me get back to this. BB says, happy birthday to your daughter. I will let her know. Emmanuel says hello to Sarah. Jim says the video from this morning was funny. Very good. I hope you enjoy. Stacy says hi to Drew. Welcome to the show, Stacy. And hi to chat. Manuel says, I watched your video this morning. Awesome job. Thank you very much. Scammer, very gay. Well, I don't know if he was gay or not, but he obviously, you know what the strange, okay. So I was going to talk about this later, but
he's at least a little curious. He's a little Drew curious.
Yeah. But here's the funny part. He started out the conversation by calling me an a-hole, asking me if I was an a-hole. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay. So I went with it. In the conversation, he has my name, Timothy Williams. He has the 611 East Adams Street address. He had a bank account number and a routing number to an account that I don't even bank at. So he's got information. So that confirms to me that they gather information and they have records and they think they know everything about you. And the honest truth is every single thing I gave him was fake and false. And I'm like, at one point he's repeating the routing number for a Bank of America account that I just made up. And after he got done with it, I said, yeah, that sounds like a number I would have made up. And you could hear the disappointment in his voice. But then he asked me a question. He asked me a question. Are you black or white? But of course he didn't say black. He didn't say black. He used a different word, which I, of course, had to beep out.
The forbidden word?
Yeah. But here's the funny thing. That tells me, number one, he has no clue who I am. He doesn't know about this channel. He doesn't know about the Scam channel at all. because he's asking, he doesn't know my real name, and I tell everybody my name all the time. I don't hide. So he knows nothing about the channel, right? But he started the conversation as if he knew I was recording it and going to screw with him, because he immediately started with the, are you an asshole? Oops, sorry. Are you an a-hole? And it immediately made me think, okay, this guy knows who I am. He's screwing with me. He knows, but he has no clue whatsoever.
Yeah, that's funny.
And that's perfect. That is perfect. So, love it. Eventually, maybe he'll find it. Who knows? But like, I do have a guy who has called me on 2 occasions. His name's Wayne. He's actually been in the chat before. I had a conversation with him. It was a good half-hour conversation where he was telling me he's in India or Pakistan, which, granted, I can't believe anything any of these people ever say, so I don't know if any of it's true. But we were talking, and he was telling me things, and I'm recording the call. And he kept asking me, are you recording? I said, of course I am. He's like, you're going to make it into a video? I said, eventually. I have yet to make it into a video simply because I think he's trying to hurt me somehow. He wants to hurt me. He wants to hurt my channel. And even though it's obvious by our conversation that he knew I was recording and he knew I was going to make a video out of it, it's almost like that's exactly what he wanted me to do. And I have yet to make it into a video.
Yeah. Never give them what they want. Never give them what they want.
Yeah.
Never give them what they want.
But the funny thing is he's actually called me back on another occasion, and I was talking, and he said, hey, it's Wayne. I said, hey, Wayne, that's not his real name, but he says, hey, it's Wayne. I'm like, yeah, so what do you want? What's going on? And I could tell he was busy doing something else. And I'm like, Liz, I don't have time to sit here and wait for you. So I just hung up on him. I figured he'd call me back. He hasn't called me back since, but I think he's realized, I mean, he knew my name, Drew. He knew about the channel, which means he's seen the videos. He's been to the chat. So he knows what's going on, which makes me think he's waiting for me to make that into a video for the purpose. Somehow he's going to try to find a way to hurt me or hurt my channel, So yeah. I'm not giving him the satisfaction unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah. Never give them what they want.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. All right, let me catch back up on the chat. Darlene says, next Friday is my son's Fred's 31st birthday. 35th.
35th. 31st?
31st. Yeah, that's wrong.
31st?
English language. Jim says, hey to Stacy. Stacy says hi to Jim. Manuel says hello to Stacy. And she says hi. Betty's here. Hey, Betty, how's it going? Sorry, Betty, I'm running really far behind. Oh my God, I'm almost 20 minutes behind. I am so sorry, guys.
Read faster.
I'll try. Sarah says, happy birthday to your daughter. Oh my gosh, this person in the store okay? As far as I know, she's alive and well, but did have to go to the hospital. More details, I don't know, but I'll find out. Stacy says, hey to Manuel. Junior's here, says, sup, welcome to the show. Manuel says hello to Betty. Stacy says, I wish it would rain here. Well, hey, be careful what you wish for. You might get it. Manuel says, hey to Junior. Sarah says, good evening to Jim. Betty says hello to Manuel. Stacy says hi to BB. Glenn says, thanks for the brain tickle. New fake name just made up because of your comment. Justin, your ass. That is a great name. ADY is here, says, yo, Jew, yo, gang, and yo, Manuel. Stacy says hi to Sarah. Jim says hey to Sarah. Manuel says hey to ADY. It says happy Sunday. Jim says hey to Glenn. All the World's a Stage says hi to everybody. Welcome to the show. ADY says yo to Jim. Betty says, nephew, what did I do to you? Oh, what did I do to you? Oh, no. I hope there's not drama going on. Stacy says, that video this morning with your butt was hilarious, but he was a creepy sicko. Yes, he was. It was. There were times during that call, and I, guys, if they call me and they say names to me, and they no matter what they say, they're not going to hurt me. They're not going to offend me. They're not going to they're not going to make me be fearful of them, because I know they're just a bunch of idiots that can do nothing to me, right? But I felt really, really wrong talking to that guy, because he was saying some stuff where I'm like, dude, I mean, really? you know, what you're saying, isn't that stuff that'll get you thrown out of balcony windows? You know, I mean, in your country, I mean, maybe.
Oh, dirty.
Yeah, I know.
You felt dirty, like you needed a shower.
I did. I probably did take one afterwards. It was that. And I think I told my wife about it, and I told her, you know, only a little bit about it because I didn't want to go in full detail because it was that bad. Gotta listen, Avery.
Okay.
First says, hey, all the world. Manuel says, hey, all the world's a stage. Stacy says, happy Sunday to all. ADY says, hey, Auntie Betty, my Discord got hacked by someone you might know. I've disabled my account. Oh, goodness gracious. That's not good. Stacy says, hi to Glenn. ADY says, everything has gone, Betty, as well as my server. Oh, no. That's horrible. Betty says, nephew, I'm so sorry. They insulted me on DM. Oh, no. ADY says, I'm sorry about that, Betty. That was not me. Oh, so somebody took over your account and started sending messages to other people as you. Ooh, that's not good. Sarah says, that video this morning was hilarious. Thank you. ADY says, I have another Discord account I can use. Okay. Vicky's here, says, hi all. Have been having so much fun messing with them with the familiar thing. How's your mom? Hope the cancer is in remission. So fun. It is. It is. I don't know why I haven't been doing that before, but it's been so much fun messing with them. You either get one of two reactions. Either they go with it and still try to stay on script, or they don't know what to do. It's great. And it's great. Betty says, nephew, someone I know, one of my frenemies. Uh-oh. Tim says, ask him after the dead mother if he likes a cold one. Oh, no.
I like it when they lost you like that.
Manuel says, happy Sunday to Vicky. ADY says, Betty Pizza and Havoc. I don't know who those are, but okay. Manuel says, I hear good, my friend Drew. Okay, excellent. Glenn says, police firefighter pack. If my house catches fire, what politicians will they send? Is it going to be a Democrat or a Republican? I don't want one of those damn Republicans. Glenn, that's exactly who they're going to send. Exactly. ADY says, it hasn't rained here in the UK all week. Isn't the UK like known for rain? Is that not a thing? That's like Seattle. Seattle is like known for rain. So if it hasn't rained in a week, it's all coming our way, I guess, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah. Vicky says, got a message proposal from one yesterday. We were going to Hawaii for our honeymoon. Laugh out loud. Oh, no. Tim says, love the Toto reference. That was from a while ago.
Yeah.
In Africa. Burr says, a scammer told me he was effing my mother, and I asked him if it's between 6 feet under. Automatically hung up. I mean, they don't take jokes very well, you know.
Yeah. If you like metal, Frog Leap Studios has an amazing cover of that Toto song, Africa. Oh. It's fantastic. Find it on YouTube. It's wonderful.
Frog what?
Frog Leap Studios.
Frog Leap Studios. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Betty says, ADY, no problem. I reported it and blocked it. Okay. Sarah says, like and subscribe. Oh, she got there before me. Dang it. Everybody, if you get an opportunity, hit the like button. I mean, you don't have to, but if you do, I'll love you forever. You'll be my favorite. You'll be my bestest friends. And I appreciate it. ADY says, good. RKV says, hello all. Welcome to the show. Manuel says, hello. And happy Saturday. Heinz is here. Hey, Heinz, how's it going? Says, hello, everyone. A cold night here in Houston, 50s. Is it raining by any chance? Darlene says, my sister can't get back into her Facebook account since the worldwide outage. She manages a few groups, so she is rather upset. Oh, boy. I haven't been to Facebook in so long. I try to avoid
She should be able to recover her account through her email.
Well, you never
know. Whatever email she signed up with.
Manuel says, good Saturday night to RK. RK says to Manuel, GTSY, good to see you. Ha 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 ha! I got it. I got it right.
You remembered.
Good to see you.
You see, folks, he can be trained.
Go to school yammer. That was my favorite.
Jesus.
Vicky says, love not having to change things manually. It was fun to watch it change when you did a road trip and went through time zones. Yeah, our navigation system in the car did that when we were driving to Missouri last year, and it was like, oh wow, look, dear, we're making really good time. That last 50 miles only took 3 minutes. So yeah. RK says to Misfit Corner Scams, you speak with cons every day. Yes, I do. Manuel says my niece, she got to the Boston, Massachusetts for a company she works for today. Okay. I bet you it's raining in Boston. Betty says to AD, why, I am just glad it wasn't you who wanted to do such naughty things to me. Oh no. That's not good at all. Manuel says, Sarah, I subscribe. RK says in New Jersey, a lady drove her Tesla into a CVS. I wonder if it bounced off. I'm sure it went through something. Aren't Teslas? Aren't they? They're not known for being very beefy cars. They're very light. Light on their feet, light on their wheels, or whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know if I would drive a Tesla through a door or through a wall.
No. I don't. Supposedly the truck's pretty tough, but still.
Yeah. We actually, believe it or not, we have a Tesla dealership right down the street from us now. They just opened one up. There's a strip near where I live that it's empty lots, and they're building more car dealerships. And my mother-in-law's pissing her off because they're like bulldozing the trees in order to put up car lots. But we just got an AutoNation and a Tesla, and there's another one that's being built, and we don't know what it is. But it's like, you ever go to one of those towns where there's like a strip of highway where it's just nothing but car dealership after car dealership?
Yeah, even some of the small towns have that around here.
Yeah.
It's just there'll be a segment of town where it's one car dealership after another. Jacksonville's like that too.
Yes. Well, it used to be like Phillips Highway was big for that. Now it's Atlantic Boulevard. So.
Wow.
Yay. But oh well. We're dealing with it. BB says, I heard a lot of stories about cars driving into houses in Daytona, Ohio. Crazy. Dayton, Ohio. Okay. My side glass bottles here says, hello, E&E. Betty says, running is not good for your joints. No, I've always been, no. When I was younger, I was a more physical person, but eventually I became low impact exercise like swimming. Swimming was a fantastic sport for exercise because it works every muscle in your body. It's very good for your lungs and your breathing, but it's not good for, it's better than running is on your joints. And I swear, I think if I had to run, I would just keel over and die. I'd probably do the same if I walked. At
our age and our current health, yes, we both need to start the process of fixing this.
Yeah, slowly, surely. Glenn says, over the past few days, I've been called from CVS Pharmacy with 12 different phone numbers. I've been having fun with my alter ego, Betty Johnson. Very good. I totally forgot. There was one day where I got 3 calls, 3 messages, all from Citibank, which I don't have a Citibank account, about potential fraud charges being made on my account from CVS. One was like $200, one was $300, another was $400, and I got the numbers. 2 of the numbers were the same, one was different. I recorded the messages, and I never got a chance to call them back to mess with them. I probably need to, if I've got a slow moment this week, I probably need to call those people back. But it was so weird that they use CVS as their go-to potential scam place. But it was Citibank calling me, and I don't have a Citibank account, so. Yeah, that's usually a really good indication that it's fraud. That it's not fraud, that it's a scam. Christine's here. Hey, Christine says, sorry I'm late, but how's your butt? Oh, my butt is great. I asked my wife. She said my butt looks good. So, and honestly, guys.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She loves my butt. She's the only person in the world I care what they think about my butt. So, somebody else would look at me and say, man, you got a big butt and you got a fat butt. And I'm like, I don't care. My wife loves me. She loves my butt. She loves all of my butt. So. She is contractually obligated to say that, by the way. It's in
by
our
law.
It was in our vows. Love, honor, cherish, and love the butt.
Oh no. No.
RK says, I started running at the age of 48, still do 4 years. Have clocked 26-mile marathons in the last 5 years. Oh, wow. That's incredible. That's very good. See, but I'm older than 48, which means if I tried that, I'd be dead. I would break in half if I tried to run. Betty says, hey to Glenn. Manuel says, hey to glass bottle. Vicky says, we had an older couple drive straight into a seated area at a restaurant here. Oh, no. Thank God the Sexton's wasn't open yet for the day. Big hole. Oh, wow. That's very scary, the thought of somebody driving through your business, especially if there's people there. But luckily there weren't. So, wow. Vicky says, wow, he's very tall. Yes, he is. Oh, back to the picture. Okay. Betty says, he is so tall, he measures in floors instead of feet. I did tell you guys that my dad last year, he was in the hospital, and my mom got worried that maybe he wasn't going to come home. And I told her I would move in with her to help take care of her if that happened. Well, recently she told me that she's made arrangements with my daughter and my future son-in-law that if something happened to my dad, they would move in with her to help take care of her. And I'm like, wait a minute. What am I, chopped liver? I mean, I can do everything they can do and better. And my mom's like, no, he can clean the ceiling fan without a ladder. Look at that fan. Look how clean it is. There's no dust on it at all. That was him. I was like,
she's got to find something you can't do because you're short.
Pretty much anything that requires you to reach above your head, I can't do. So, hell, my wife needed. There was in the laundry room. There's like 3 cabinets above the laundry room, and she needed something on the top. And she came to my office while I was literally on a scam call. And she waited. She stood there and waited till I was done. And then she said, "Hey, can you come climb the ladder for me?" I said, "Yes, dear." So I went and did it. But he would go, "There you go."
Yeah.
Can you imagine what their children are going to be like? Especially if they break 5'6", tall, skinny. Oh, it'll be nice to have tall people in the family.
Besides Mike.
Yeah, beside Mike. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I don't know where he got that from.
Your wife's father.
Yes, that's true.
That's where he got it from.
Vicky says, if you see me running, you should run too because something is chasing me. Exactly true.
Yeah.
Betty says, cake for everyone from Drew. That's right. Betty says, drink wine to pass the cake. Yeah. I think he was just trolling you. Well, there's a lot of trolling going on. BB says, I'm only 4'9" and my husband is 6'1". Oh, the looks we used to get when I was pregnant. I laugh out loud. Looking very young. So anyway, oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
4'9" actually pretty small, pretty short.
That's tiny.
Yeah.
I think that might be legally a midget.
I don't think so. BB, no.
I'm not trying to be mean.
No, what? 5'9" and 6'1". That's a wow.
4'9".
Awesome. Yeah, I know. 4'9" and 6'1".
Wow.
Yeah.
You're itty bitty.
The only thing I could think of where that would be difficult at a wedding would be the dance, Because Ayla and Raphael came over. They were actually showing us some moves, and they kind of work good together. They're taking dance classes, so they're learning, right? They've kind of got it to the point where the height difference isn't a block. It isn't a stumbling block. They can work with it, and I think that's great. But in my mind, if I was dancing with somebody taller than me, freaking I'd be on the floor. It would not work. Plus, I'll be honest with you guys. Me dancing, it's more or less just booty shaking, booty moving. That's
God!
That's the
Oh
most
God.
I wonder if there's a video out there of me doing that. That's where the guy found out about me. It's mostly shoulders and booty swinging. That's it. That's
I just don't need the visual. I don't need it. Some things you don't want inside your brain, folks.
You're welcome.
Oh, I hate you.
I know. Burr says, on Tuesday in physical therapy, my partner in crime made the scammers regret calling me. The life insurance scammer talked for about 20 minutes. Oh, wow. Excellent. You got to love it when you waste their time. Jim says, happy birthday to your daughter. Absolutely. Next Adventure says, I'm 4'11". Okay. See, I'm trying to think. I think I'm 5'6", and Jen's just slightly smaller than me, so she's got to be at least 5'5". But my mom is much shorter than me.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure she's taller than 5'5". But yeah, my mother's side of the family, other than my grandfather, who was tall and skinny, everybody else is short and wide. Which, yeah, that's all right. I fit right in. Betty says smiley faces to BB.
Oh, BB sounds adorable. She's wonderful.
I know. Burr says, after what we said, to repeat everything because we're both tone deaf. That's even funnier. Tell them to repeat stuff. Glass Bottle says, BB, my wife is 4'11". Okay. How tall are you? The two of us says, special math equation of the week from the two of us. U.S. tax dollars plus 10% for the big guy equals gold toilet for Zelensky. So say we both. Manuel says, I'm 5'11". Okay, very good. Wow, Manuel, that's actually pretty tall, dude. All right. The two of us says special math equation. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Darlene says, my grandfather and uncles were 6'5", and my grandmother was 5'2". See, yeah. That's kind of a weird combination, because then your children are either going to be short or they're going to be tall, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how Mike, the way he was.
Yeah, most of the men on my dad's side of the family are over 6 feet, and like one of my cousins, the one who was like big brother to me when I was a little kid, he passed, but he was 6'8".
Oh, jeez.
And a monster. Imagine my build.
Yeah.
But 6'8".
But taller. Oh, wow.
The dude was a monster. Like, and he played football too. Like he was the defensive line.
Oh, wow.
The dude was a beast.
What did he actually play on the football team?
He was defensive. I believe he was defensive lineman. He was an absolute monster.
Oh, wow. Cross is here. Hey, Cross, how's it going?
Hello, Rick.
How's it going, my friend? Betty says hi to Cross. Manuel says hi to Cross. Burr says 99% of the men in my family are over 6 feet tall, and 99% of the females are under 5 feet. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a crazy combination. But see, honestly, I was very happy when I met Jennifer. We were both about the same height, and I'm like, perfect.
Here's the thing, man. Opposites really do attract, and a lot of big, tall guys like a lot of short women, and a lot of short women like big, tall guys.
There was I think it was the Quartering had a TikTok video that he shared from some lady who was begging short women to stop dating tall guys because she was a tall woman and having a hard time finding tall guys to date. She kept saying, all the shorties, quit dating the tall guys. I guess it's a thing. I don't know.
No, it really is. Opposites attract.
Yeah,
they really do. I love short women.
That must mean my wife was super, super smart. Oh, I love her. Okay. Jim says, what's up to Cross? Pilot Cube says, do scammers pick on immigrants in U.S. or only in citizens? I'm not sure what the question is. I think, do they only pick on citizen. Well, honestly, they try to pick on senior citizens. They
yes,
look
the
for
elderly, very much.
So I don't know
Very much.
I don't know if they care if you're born in America or immigrated to America. That doesn't matter to them.
They're just looking to take advantage of the elderly and their Medicare scams and Medicaid scams, all that stuff. And
yep. Manuel says hello to Cube. Cross says not much, just chilling in Chilliwack, British Columbia, BC. Chilliwack. Is that really the name of a town?
I think that's where he's moved to, where he's at now.
Oh, okay. That's a great name. I love that.
Chilliwack.
Darlene says, my preemie son is now 5'11". Yeah, Michael was born early. He was born, 9 pounds, 14 ounces? And he's 6 something. He's huge.
Yeah, he's around 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he's up there. No, I don't think he's 6'4", because I know Raphael's taller than him, but he's up there. He's definitely up there.
Mike's either a touch taller or a touch shorter than me. I can't remember which.
He's right there. He's right up there. Yeah, I've got this really great picture of Avery standing next to Mike because we used to go out on Sundays for lunch, and we've been taking Mike with us forever. It was a picture of Mike when he first started school, elementary school, and Avery's standing next to him, and he's got his hand like right on top of his head, like, haha, look at this little kid. And then I have a picture of the two of them right before Mike graduated from high school, and he's almost as tall as you, standing right next to you.
Yeah. Okay. So Mike's around 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah. But I got to find those pictures. They're out there somewhere. But
they're on Facebook. They're on Facebook.
On Facebook. Okay. I know they exist somewhere.
I don't care if you showed them. I don't care.
All right. Burr says, my psychiatrist is from India, and she said she gets a lot of scam calls from India. They're very shocked when she starts speaking Hindi to them with no accent, and they hang up on her. Oh, wow. You know what? Actually, I know I have a picture. I want to show you guys a picture of my daughter. That I find. It's one of my favorite pictures. It's out there. Oh, why is this page unavailable? I'm trying to log in, and is it under that? I don't know. No, I don't need to sign up for Facebook. What the heck? Because now that I think about it, I kept a lot of pictures on Facebook, so I already have an account. I am not signing up again. This shows you how long it's been since I've been into Facebook. Okay, you entered an old password. Okay. I'm trying to log into my Facebook page. Okay, let me go real quick. All right, I'm in. Let me look for pictures. I have a picture from when she graduated. It's a picture that shows my graduation picture, my senior picture, my wife's senior picture, and then her. It's a great picture. Let me see if I can find it.
And she is a hybrid of the two.
She is definitely a hybrid of the two. Where do you see pictures on your account?
Oh, they got rid of that. You can't just go to your photo albums anymore and go through them. Remember how on Facebook you could just go photos, click photos, and go through all your different photo albums?
Yeah.
You can't find that stuff anymore on Facebook. They removed it like a couple of years ago. And if you want to find your old photos on Facebook, it's an absolute nightmare.
Really? Okay, well, that sucks. Because
it does suck
forever since I've been there. So
you'd have to search your photos by your name. Be like Andrew Charper photos in the search bar.
Oh wow. Okay. Well.
Or something. It's a total nightmare.
That really, really sucks.
It does. All right. I don't know why they got rid of that, where you can just click on photos and go to different photo albums.
They probably want you to use Instagram for all your photos. Most likely. But
it sucks.
Well, All right, never mind. I was going to share some personal stuff with you guys. It's just not happening now. Oh, well. All right, let me go back to the chat. Let's wrap that up. Wrap that up. How far behind are we? All right, wait a minute. Let me see where we were at. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got slightly lost.
Be right back. Catch up to chat.
Yep. Give me a second. All right, here we go. BB says hi to Stacy. Birth says, yep, I already got that one. Glass Bottle says to polite cube scammers from India and Pakistan cross the border illegal. That's probably true. Vicky says, I consider them being vulgar and ticked off a badge of honor for accomplishing my goal. Exactly. When they start to curse, it's like, thank you so much. It's so wonderful that you prove exactly the point that you're a scammer, you know? The two of us says the telemarketing threats are about as real as the claims to help you, says both of us. That is absolutely true. Cross says it's been raining here all day. Oh, so it's raining in Canada too. Oh, goodness gracious. Glass Bottle says, hey, can you dish it out but can't take it? They can dish it out but can't take it. That is absolutely true as well. Cross says, yeah, Frog Leap is good. Okay. Manuel says to Heinz, happy Saturday night. Cross says, you can teach an old dog some new tricks after all. Yes. Jim says, I got you covered on the Drew. Okay, very good. Jim says, like button. Yes, like button. Clark's here. Hey, Clark says, Tesla has between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. Okay, so that in my mind, that seems very substantial for a vehicle. But I've always imagined them not being that heavy, that thick. You wouldn't want to drive a Tesla into another car, Darlene says, we have tried the email recovery, but her old phone number was still listed. We have watched many videos on support. Oh, goodness. Manuel says, hit the like button, Jim. Hiya, Clark, he says. Jim says, cool to Manuel. Clark says, hey to Manuel. Jim R. sent me $2. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Manuel says, hello to Christina. Smidgen's here. Hey, Smidgen, how's it going? Says, I got here late. That's all right. I was running late myself. And I'm also running behind. So that's how it goes. Jim says, what's up to Smidgen? Manuel says, hey to Smidgen. Betty says, hi to Smidgen. Pez is here. Pez, fantastic. Says, good day, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. So far, so good, my friend. Betty says hi to Pez. Manuel says hi to Pez. Pez says good day to Betty and to Manuel. Jim says, what's up, Pez? Smidgen says, hiya, Jim, Manuel, Betty, Pez, and everyone. Thank you. Makes it so much easier when you guys list out a whole bunch of names. It makes it easier for me. Betty sends smiley faces. Pez says good day to Avery and Drew. Welcome again.
Hello.
Roger's here. Roger says good evening from Las Vegas. I wonder if it's raining in Las Vegas. Tim says, love the small women. Small women are nice.
They're adorable.
Says, good day to Pez. Yes, they are. Pez says good day to Smidgen. Manuel says happy hiya to Roger. Betty says it probably saves a lot of time not looking for a
ladder.
Probably saves a lot of time not looking for a ladder to clean the ceiling fans. It is a wonderful thing when you have somebody tall enough to do that. Vicky says, us big girls have more to love. That is absolutely true.
Not hating.
No, not at all. Smidgen says, Drew, talking about height, as I type this, 4'11" folks here, I feel so tall at 5'0". 5 foot. Hey, that's still a very acceptable height. That's right up there. BB says, I'm a dwarf. Yes, anyone who's 4'9" or under is a dwarf or a little people. I am a proportional dwarf. That is, my body parts are in proportion to my height. Mm-hmm. Okay. I knew somebody in high school who was very short, but they were proportioned. So
yeah,
whatever, It's all beautiful.
I came across an Instagram model like that not long ago. She was a fitness Instagram model.
Oh, yeah?
And she was like that height, and she was like built. And you wouldn't know she was that short just looking at the photos.
Oh yeah.
Because
when
she's
see them in real life,
proportional. Yeah.
You'll see some people, pictures of people, and they'll look just completely, absolutely normal. And then you'll see them standing next to the number, and you realize, wow, that person's really short, or that person's really tall. Who's that actress that is like super tall? The one that used to be the UCF fighter.
Is it Gina Carano?
Is it Gina Carano? Or no?
No.
Ronda Rousey or whatever?
Ronda Rousey.
She's very tall. And I mean, there's something about strong women. Man.
The muscle mommies are okay. I don't hate on them either.
No, absolutely not. Glenn says you would be perfect for that for that next TV show next season, Dancing with the Scammers. Guys, I have set out a goal for myself. I want to do an intro video for the channel, especially for the live stream, where it's clips of scammers and so forth. But I have an idea of doing like a really cringy rap song using audio because you guys know I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recordings of these people, and I need to have the time to sit down and do it, which is coming up very soon. I'm now down to 7 Fridays. 7 Fridays is all I have left. 35 working days. And here's the crazy part, y'all. Turns out I have like 6 or almost 7 vacation days built up, so I may have to use them before I leave, which means 35 days is going to be a lot less in total.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to go to the accountant's office on Thursday to do my taxes, and that usually takes about an hour. I went ahead and just took the whole day off of work. Might as well take it all off, That's what she said. All right. Pez says good day to BB. BB says hi to Betty. ADY says yo to Glass Bottle. Smidgen says sounds in a good show, Glenn. Okay. Pez says good day to Tim and to Vicky. Smidgen says thanks for the healthy info, BB. I have a family member who's 4'9". Okay. ADY says little and large. There's a song. Oh, it's a country song where part of the lyrics is that it's like it always makes me smile when I hear it. The guy's describing the woman and body like a back road driving in my ass. There's a lyric there goes. Yeah, I know. There's a lyric that goes. She's fine like honey, so thick and so sweet. I'm like, yep, that describes the perfect woman right there. I used to have a buddy of mine. He's also married, and the four of us have gone out on like date nights together, out to dinner, and we joke because he is a very skinny person and his wife's very skinny, and then there's me and my wife. Neither one of us would be considered skinny by any means. And we were joking one day, and he said to me, and this of course was in front of our wives, so they got a kick out of it. He goes, I like my women like my toothpicks, thin and sharp. And I go, well, I like my women like my cheeseburgers, thick and juicy. Needless to say, I think I got slapped in the head, but I mean, it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, I know.
Both of you.
Yep. We are bad.
You can't. You like what you like. You can't really do anything about it.
That's right. Roger says I'm 6 foot and my wife is 5'2". She's Jewish and I'm. Oh nope, we got cut off there. 6 foot and 5'2". That's a 10-inch difference. That's like a whole ruler difference. Wow. Now that's what. Did you dance at your wedding, and was it difficult to do? That's my question.
She could just stand on his toes.
That is true. Bert says my father had 5 brothers and was the second shortest at 6 foot 7 inches. Holy crap!
Giants.
Wow.
Giants.
I think my grandfather, my mother's father, was tall and skinny, and his wife was short and stout. there's not a lot of people in my family other than people that were married into the family that are tall, So weird. Pez says, "Good day to Glenn." Sarah says, "My husband got 2 scam calls in 5 minutes. He got 4 in a day, always blocks the number back on the different number." Yeah, they call from different numbers, so I don't even waste time blocking. So Glenn says, "Is it true that shoe size matters? Asking for a friend." I have no idea. Sarah says, "Sorry, I'm not responding much, for I am taking an important call." Okay. Smidgen says, "I heard a video this week where the Social Security Administration scammer was blaming the people in India for victims' problems. Good video, Vicky and Benji." Oh, excellent. From Vicky and Benji? Fantastic. Roger says, "I'm 6 foot. My wife is 5'2". She's Jewish. I'm Christian. She's a Democrat, and I'm a Republican. We get along just fine. Been together since 1996. Excellent. Excellent.
Yep.
Oh,
opposites attract, man.
You know what's actually kind of cool? I asked my wife out for the first time on a Friday the 13th. We kind of consider that like one of our good luck things, because I asked her out, she said yes, and we've been together ever since. Our anniversary, our dating anniversary, which is what we call it, is September 13th. This year, it's also on a Friday. So I'm kind of excited about that. It doesn't always land on a Friday, but this year it does. So
okay,
that is kind of cool. And it's also funny. My wife, she has a hard time remembering dates, but she remembers Friday the 13th. So whenever there's a Friday the 13th, she always wishes me happy anniversary, even if it's in the middle of June or July or January.
That's funny,
because she remembers the Friday the 13th part. So yeah. Sorry, I was getting a little foggy in my glasses. I think it's because it's getting hot in here. All right, I'm gonna try to quickly wrap up what I've got left. There's not many, so I'm gonna try to catch up.
Power through.
We're already quarter past. Pez says, "Good day to Sarah, Roger, and Births." BB says, "I don't have problems getting to my photos on Facebook recently." Okay, I've really got to check it out and share that photo with you, because it was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I can't find my photos on Facebook.
Yeah. Birth says, "Hey to Pez." Smidgen says, "No, you do not have to use IG to see Facebook photos." So is there an easier way to access your photos on Facebook?
Because there used to be a button, a little category, photos. You would click that, and there would be photo albums.
Yep.
And that's not like that anymore. And I don't use the app, so if it's in the app, I don't know. I'm logged in through the browser on my phone.
Yeah, I gotcha. Darlene says, "I can see pictures in Facebook albums." Okay, there's got to be a way to. I wonder if it's like maybe an older version of Facebook that people can use. Maybe.
I don't know.
Because when I logged into Facebook, I was logging into Facebook like I hadn't done it before, and the new format, the new page format, is totally unrecognizable to me. That's everything there is new. So, yeah, it might be an old feature, but I'll look. Smidgen says, "When scammers start the cursing, you know you've touched their last nerve, and they have nothing left. You win." Absolutely right. Smidgen says to Darlene, "Yes, the Facebook albums when I want the Facebook albums when I want to be organized." Roger says, "No rain in Las Vegas today. Really pleasant weather today, 70 degrees. That sounds very nice." BB says, "Hey to Pez." BB says, "Cool" to Smidgen. And Betty says to Smidgen, "Yes." Sarah says, "One of my sons is 6'2", and I'm 5'6", and my husband is 5'11". Wow. See, that's crazy. But there's got to be taller people in your family, in your I don't want to say generations or history. It's in your family tree. So they got to get it from somewhere. So Glenn says, "You need to watch the latest Kit Boga video. He's getting scammers to send pics and videos to prove they're not AI. Sucking thumbs and surprising expressions. Hilarious." I got a strange feeling they know it's Kit Boga and they know what's happening and they're playing along, But I asking them for photos is a great idea. Marcia's here. Hey, Marcia says, you live now. Yes, I am. Yes, every Saturday at 8 p.m. Come by anytime you like. Betty says, "Yep," to Marcia. BB says thumbs up to Roger. Sarah says Ayla has a beautiful name. She does. What's actually really funny is my wife was a fan of the Clan of the Cave Bear, which the main character's name is Ayla. And I've heard it pronounced Isla, but we kind of settled on Ayla. I believe that Ayla in some cultures is pronounced Isla, and it's Aayla that's pronounced Ayla. Like there's a Star Wars character named Ayla Sakura, and hers is Aayla. But we spell it with one A at the beginning, and we pronounce it whichever way we want. But my wife was a big fan of that book series and always wanted to name her daughter that, and that's what happened. That's where she got her name from. So there's a whole thing about how we named our children, where the names came from, and we each got to pick a name. Like I picked. Did I pick Michael, or did Jennifer pick Michael? I think I picked Michael, and she picked his middle name. And for Ayla, she picked the first name, and I picked her middle name. So it was a joint effort in the naming of our children. So Sandy says a Muppet is trying to hack me. I keep getting spam emails that Animal is tried to log into my Facebook. Oh wow, that's not good. Marcia says, okay, good. Burr says, I love when the scam baiters question scammers. It pisses them off. It does, and it's wonderful. Manuel says hi to Marcia. Marcia says hello. Almer is here, says hi. Welcome to the show. We're almost wrapping up. So Glenn says, would it be better if the time change was on Friday evening? No, then my whole weekend would be screwed. This way, just Sunday is screwed. Marcia says, Houston phones are the worst. House phones are the worst for scams, and because I'm caring for my 93-year-old mom. You know what? I bet you get a lot of calls on the house phone when you're taking care of a senior citizen or an older person in your family. That's what happened to us. We took care of my wife's grandmother for a while when she was first diagnosed with dementia, and a lot of the calls started when our number got associated with her. You know. Because once again, they target the senior citizens. Nuke Lab says, what's up? Welcome to the show. Manuel says hi to Almer. Marcia says, I'm on Facebook every day still. I haven't been there in a long, long time. I spend most of my time on YouTube and eBay, regrettably. I spend money there all the time. Almer says, thanks to Manuel. Manuel says, happy Saturday night. Smidgen says, me too, to Marcia. Almir says, I have a question for you, sir, if you want to discuss. Okay, well, you can discuss it here, but we are wrapping up for the evening. Happy Saturday, back at you, says Nuke Lab. Marcia says, yeah, they think it's my mom when they call. Yep, that's exactly right. AZ Joe says, hit the icon in the upper left and it will take you to your page where the picture tab is. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Nuke Lab says, hi all from Atlantic coast of Canada. Welcome. Manuel says to AZ Joe, happy Saturday. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm just spelling it out. Smidgen says, don't forget the spring forward tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Betty says, thanks to Smidgen. Sarah says, my nephew is 6'4". Betty says, don't forget to press the thumbs up to support the stream. Thank you. Of course. Thank you very much. Manuel says, I support stream, Betty. Thank you, Manuel. Darlene says, my 16-year-old nephew is over 6 feet. Oh, wow. A lot of tall people out there today. Well, we have a lot of shorter people in the audience and a lot of tall people in the audience, so that's crazy. Betty says, you are a great supporter, Manuel. He absolutely is. He comments on all my videos, checks out all of them, is always here for the stream. Manuel is a super, super fan, and I appreciate him. Smidgen says, thumbs up. Marcia says, Jewish tradition, first letter from dead relative. My dad was Jewish, not mom, but no religion growing up, but I am a Christian. Yep, 5 years I messed with them, and then I cuss them out if needed. Cussing out scammers is a wonderful, cathartic thing, because you know what? You're not going to hurt their feelings because they don't have any. Feel free to curse, scream, holler, yell. if there's somebody in your life who's driving you crazy and you've always wanted to just blow up at them, but you know you can't because that could hurt the relationship, when a scammer calls, just pretend like that you're talking to them and just do it. Blow up at them because it's not gonna matter. Betty says, according to the BBB, most scams are done to people in their 20s and 30s. I've heard that too. But you can't pull a Medicare scam on somebody in their 20s or 30s, you know? And I still get a lot of those calls. But then again, to be honest with you, we have a lot of dumb people in this country. A lot of younger people are really not that bright. They really don't know what's going on. And there are a lot of people taking advantage of them. So maybe they need to get on YouTube and watch some videos. Almer says, sir, I am also one of them who uses to call the U.S. citizens, and our call center management used to tell us that we are legit. Can you explain ACA is scam or is it legit? I don't want to be part of the scam. ACA is the Affordable Care Act. It's not a scam. It is literally a government program for people who have low income to get health insurance, to get cheap and affordable health insurance. It's not a scam, but the government does not have the time, the money, the resources, or the manpower to call people. It just doesn't happen. So when somebody calls you and they say, oh, I'm calling from the ACA, you're almost 99.9% certain they are not. They don't work for the government. They don't work for the ACA. They don't work for what we colloquially call Obamacare. So, plus most of that stuff is online anyway. Those people can find it themselves. Except if you're older and don't use the internet very often. All right. Betty says to Manuel, trophies, absolutely. Darlene says 5'7" here. That's 5'7's a good height. That's just a little bit taller than me. Excellent. Manuel says, you're very welcome, my friend Drew and Avery, best homeboys. That's right. Smidgen says the ACA is a legit program, but the callers are going to be scammers. 99.9% of the time, they are not in this country. They are not here trying to help you. Even if they transfer you to a quote-unquote licensed agent, there's a very good chance they're still listening in on the call. You guys have seen that with my videos numerous times, where they stay on the line a lot longer than they should. And why? Because they're there collecting your personal information. Is exactly what they're doing. They're not going to steal your credit card number then. They're going to try it later when they have your personal information, you know? BB says, have a great weekend, everyone. Absolutely. Marcia says, it never works. I find it better to not answer, but I used to act like I was friendly, then hit screaming on purpose. I think they know my voice. They hang up all the time, and when I first say hi. That could be true. Absolutely. Almer says, but we are actually connecting people's call with licensed agent. If they qualify otherwise, we are not hanging up. If they qualify otherwise, we are not hanging up. Well, Almer, why would you transfer somebody to a licensed agent and then stay on the line? Why in God's name would you listen in on somebody's personal conversation with a licensed agent? Don't you find that even a little bit sketchy? If that's what your instructions are, if your instructions are to listen to the call and to stay on the line and listen in as the person discuss their personal information with the licensed agent, don't you think that's a little weird? Don't you think that's a little off? Even if you personally are not collecting information and writing something down, it's a good possibility somebody's recording that call and recording that information for later. You know? You may think you're doing
pretty sketch,
thing, and it's extremely sketchy. Extremely. Glenn says, don't forget to ask the scammers if they are interested in Shackley or Amway. Not Amway, please. Ronald's here and says, hello, my friend. Welcome, Ronald. Smidgen says, Ahmed, if you're telling people about the discount card and extra benefits and at no cost to you, not a penny out of pocket equals scams. That is true. Betty says, what could happen if the senior citizens don't report to the BBB as much as younger people do? That is absolutely true as well. Maybe younger people are reporting it. Maybe younger people are going online and telling people how they just got scammed more than elderly people do. That is absolutely true.
That could be possible.
Ronald says that is true. Yes. Amr says, I'm working from Pakistan, but after making them qualify, we are just connecting their calls with licensed insurance holders. And that is exactly what scammers want people to think. We're just connecting you to the license agent. We're completely innocent in this. But Elmer, if you're listening in on a call between somebody in the U.S. and a license agent, you know that's not right. You know that's something bad. Ronald says, yes, they are. Manuel says, hey to Ronald. Ronald says, have a fine Navy day. Okay. Smidgen says, Elmer, there are no calls to try to get people to sign up with it. People can call the phone numbers. They run on TV all the time, but license agent are not allowed at all. It's also a way they get around the national do not call list.
Yeah. And either way, it's sketch.
Yep. All right, let's see here. Ronald says, thank you. Betty says, scam call center owners lie to people they hire. When they realize it's a scam, they're already hooked. That is true. Ronald says, hang up. Smidgen says, find another job, Elmer, if you can. Marcia says, I love them voice people. I love them voice talk people. I've called them names and they still talk on. Ronald says, laugh out loud. And hi. Smidgen says, if you're a good person, find another job. Ronald says, from Michigan. Okay, welcome. Smidgen says to Ronald, that's where my husband is from. Betty says, Medicare scammers and healthcare scammers call me old day long. Maybe she meant all day long.
Yeah, that's probably a good chance.
Ronald says, retired Navy. Okay, excellent. And last but not least, very last one, Marcia says, I used to make them wait for card numbers, then give them made-up numbers and get mad. Oh, well, it depends on how busy I am. I want to play with them. I play with them all the time, and it's a wonderful thing. Waste as much time as possible. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. You're going to lose an hour tomorrow, but that's okay. We'll be able to catch up on it, 6 months from now. We'll be able to catch up on that hour. There's supposedly there's legislation going on in Congress or the House in order to stop the time change. I don't know either way. I'm so used to it happening and having to deal with the horrors of it happening because it sucks.
They've been talking about that for years.
Just so you guys know, that's Regal. She's been sitting back there on top of my boxes the entire time, being a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful kitty. So, hey, everybody, to Regal. I love her. She's a great girl. All right, everybody. Fantastic show. Appreciate y'all joining. I'll catch y'all next Saturday and look forward to more calls because they keep coming. Just remember, as I always say, if you get calls like I do, hang up on them or screw with them like I do. And if you do screw with them, try to record it, share it. Remember the golden rule: screw and share. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I'll catch y'all next time. And